Ever feel like your life is a constant parade of BS and self-doubt? Me too. I'm Sheila Hammond, and today I'm spilling the tea on the hard truths that I've learned in my life, and most of them I've learned the hard way. Yeah, from health issues to relentless perfectionism, these lessons aren't easy, but they're real. So, first up, let's talk about how much time we spend worrying about our clothes, our hair, our face, our body, our career, our status, and even the little mistakes that we make on a day to day basis. Honestly, the person who cares most about this stuff is you. I mean, people do care about you, but they don't care about the small perceived imperfections that you obsess over. And you know what? If they do, they don't matter, and you shouldn't have them in your life anyway. Be around people who lift you up. Yes. Have you ever worried about something that no one else seemed to care about? What was it? Tell me. And how did you overcome it? There was a scene in Schitt's Creek that has always stuck with me. If you haven't watched the show, I highly, highly recommend it. It's funny, it's light, it's easy to watch. Go watch it. Here's a scene that I'm talking about. David in the scene let his driver's license lapse and he has to go take the driving test again, and he's super stressed out and he's with his sister. This is about a 2-minute scene, but the speech in it, I've just taken it with me everywhere I go.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car for 20 minutes so that I can do my transcendental meditation before I fail this test.
Okay, you are acting all sorts of crazy right now. This honestly does not matter. Nobody cares.
People care. I care. The driving examiner person cares.
No, he doesn't. Trust me. People aren't thinking about you the way that you're thinking about you.
What does that mean?
You always overthink everything, and that's why you fail all the time.
Thank you, Alexis. I'm just saying that you've always just gotten stuff without realizing that other people don't skate through life the same way you do.
I don't skate through life, David. I walk through life in really nice shoes. And I'm sorry if that rubs you the wrong way, but maybe if you could just relax for a second and stop worrying about everything, everything would be easier for you.
And what I'm saying is that things haven't been as easy for me as they've been for you.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't. And now I'm even more stressed out than when I got in the stupid car. Thank you very much for your help, Alexis.
Hey, I'm the one that's supposed to be getting out of the stupid car, David. The driving man's coming.
Oh my God.
David, nobody cares.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, Derek, you are gonna make a turn up ahead.
It's David.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
So a left or a right?
What?
You said there's a turn coming up. Do you want a left turn or a right turn?
Oh, yeah, it's a left.
Okay.
But when I tell you to make a left.
How old are you?
28.
And is this like what you would like to do for a career?
Well, I DJ on the weekends. Why?
So you don't really care about this, like about me in the car. I mean, you care in the sense that it's your job, but you don't care about this, do you?
I've done like 8 of these today. Is that a problem?
No.
To me, was kind of a profound realization in my world that it's true. Nobody does care. Realizing this helped me focus more on what truly matters and less on superficial worries and insecurities. We waste so much energy on things that in the grand scheme really don't matter. I'm not saying I don't do this, but I am more aware and I do it a lot less. Another lesson that I've learned is that you really should prioritize your health, even if it sucks to do so. Yes, there's always tomorrow. I say that all the time. There's always tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, right? It's popular in my little world, but it doesn't apply to your health at all. I've learned some things the hard way. So you see these gorgeous choppers here? Yeah, they're lovely, right? They're all fake. They're all implants. I didn't go to the dentist when I was younger because I had a little bit of a phobia, and frankly, I just hated going. So my teeth just went bad. This was an extremely painful, and I can't emphasize the expensiveness of this enough. I would say that my mouth is about $30,000 to $40,000 right here. Go to the dentist. Balancing health with other responsibilities can be tough, but it's crucial. Now, I'm not perfect. I don't always watch my diet or I don't exercise as much as I could, but I've realized that even the small changes can make a really big difference. So whether I take a few extra minutes to floss my teeth or I walk, 3 more minutes each day, even just getting enough sleep, these little habits do add up over time. So just think of it as an investment in your future self. By making these small changes now, you're setting yourself up for a better and healthier life down the road. Seriously, prioritize your health today in whatever small ways that you can so that you don't pay a big price later. So, get the mammogram, do the colonoscopy, get the pap smear, do the physical, go to the dentist, do the thing. The last thing you want to do is look back and wish that you had taken better care of yourself. Have you ever put off a health issue that you later regretted? Tell me about it in the comments. Let's learn from each other's experiences. Now, this next one might be a bit controversial, but hear me out. You have more control over your life than you think you do. So I have faced ageism and job hunting frustrations, but I refuse to fall into the victim mentality. Blaming others or circumstances won't get me anywhere, so I'm trying to take proactive steps to make my way. Now, sure, I occasionally vent. I'm human, but I don't let it stop me from taking action. As a child, I grew up in a very violent and drug-fueled home, and I could have chosen to let myself be a victim of that. But I've put a lot of work in to be this delight of a woman that you see before you today. Now, I took control of what I could change, and I let go of what I couldn't change. Taking control doesn't mean that everything is perfect, but it means that you're actively shaping your own life instead of just waiting for someone else to do it for you. Stop waiting. No one's coming. No one's coming to do it for you. You have to do it. Let's switch over to talking about the illusion of perfection. Now, this one has gotten a lot of lip service over the years, especially with the advent of social media. Now, I spent years striving for the perfect body, truly. Every exercise, every diet. I've had 3 weight loss surgeries. 3. I pushed myself to extremes, thinking that achieving a certain look in my body would make me happier or more successful. At some point, I have to accept that my body might just be what it's meant to be right now. It might just be like this. Maybe genetics just win out. This body is where I can maintain without being mean to myself, without starving myself, without abusing myself. Being a menopausal woman of 53, this is where I am. So instead of fighting against my body, I'm going to start working real hard to just work with it. I've gotten better, but there's still a road ahead. Now, I'm going to keep exercising and eating right and doing the things that I always have, but I need to accept that this is me. I am absolutely and totally healthy, except for my mental health issues. So I need to be happy with this. I do. I really do need to accept myself. It's the same with work. I always felt that every single thing I did had to be absolutely perfect, but it didn't. I constantly worried that any mistake I made would define my competence and worth. Over time, I realized that this mindset was holding me back. Perfectionism was paralyzing my progress and making me absolutely miserable. So I started embracing my imperfections and focusing on my progress instead. I learned that good enough is better than perfect because it allows you to at least move forward and actually get things done. Now, accepting that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process had made me more productive and much happier. Have you ever heard the saying that expectations are planned disappointments? This is the next truth that I've learned. People are going to disappoint you, whether it's a friend, a lover, a contractor finishing your basement, your boss at work. If you put expectations on people, you're going to need to be prepared to be disappointed. I've learned to manage my expectations and to not put too much stock in them. And when I do feel disappointed by someone, I evaluate whether or not it was because I put expectations on them that I shouldn't have. Like when we were getting our backyard done, we had to hire someone to come and do the work and put in grass and trees and all that kind of stuff. And it was awful. He missed deadlines. He was a horrible person. He kept losing staff. He only had one person doing the work. He was never here the whole time. The quality was subpar. He would actually yell at my husband and I when we questioned what he was doing. It was awful. We were so let down. And honestly, It still affects us today. I can't look at things in the backyard that are off without thinking, screw you, Chad. Screw you. Stupid Chad. Maybe this wasn't a good example because I think I have more work to do on this one. But you know what I mean. Instead of putting so much stock into what others say, focus on what you can control. Set realistic expectations for yourself and for others. Have backup plans in place so you're not blindsided when things don't go as planned. By doing this, you protect your mental well-being and maintain a more positive outlook. Definitely learned that from my experience with Chad. Stupid Chad. Remember, it's okay to have expectations, but balance them with a healthy dose of realism. This way, you're prepared for any outcome and you're less likely to be let down. So to finish up the list, I want to end with my favorite quote. Comparison is the thief of joy. You'll probably hear me say this on so many of my videos because it's just that important to me. I have compared myself to others my entire life, and it has never brought me happiness. Instead, it has made me feel inadequate and it has drained my energy. So whenever I start feeling less than because I'm comparing myself, I stop and repeat this phrase to myself as soon as possible before going down that comparison rabbit hole of despair and sadness. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Staying in my lane has been crucial to maintaining my joy and peace. Instead of worrying about what other people are doing or achieving, I work really hard on trying to focus on my progress and celebrate my milestones. Do I sometimes fail at this? Yes. Stop comparing yourself to other people because you are doing a good job today, right? Remembering this mindset shift has helped me appreciate my journey and find contentment where I am right now. I'm doing my best in my little corner of the world with what I have and the circumstances that I'm in. Have you found yourself falling into the comparison trap? What strategies did you use to stay focused on your own journey? I really want you to share your tips with me about this. Truly, I do. Life's full of challenges and hard truths, but it's how we handle them that defines us. We've all faced moments of doubt, disappointment, and comparison, but every step forward, no matter how small, is absolutely a victory. Share your stories, your struggles, and your successes in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and support one another. Keep pushing forward and remember to stay true to yourself. I'll see you in the next video.